Hello, I am Mani Malarvannan. In this video, we will look into one of the wallet analytic tool called network analysis. We can see how to use this tool to get data from Ethereum blockchain and interpret that data using graphs. And we can interpret how the customers are using your Ethereum blockchain application that you deployed on the Ethereum. Before getting into the details, I'll first show you the tool. In my previous videos, I have mentioned several times how to get into analytic kit toolkit and then start using the tool. Once you have a valid user ID and password, you can log in. After logging in, this will be the first page you will see. From this page in the left hand side, if we click wallet analytic, that will take you to the wallet analytic dashboard. In this dashboard, you can see various graphs. I have explained in my previous videos, if you want to know more about the individual graph, you can go and see those videos. In this video, we are going to talk about the network analysis. What exactly the network analysis graph is used and how we get the data and what we can do to improve your marketing analytics and ultimately grow your community around your blockchain application. Okay, let's switch back to the presentation. See, one of the main point in the network analysis graph is to what we do is collect the wallet addresses, public wallet addresses from the customers. So once you installed our analytic kit, JavaScript or any other mechanism, whether you are monitoring your website or a mobile application, you have to install yes, JavaScript. Once you install it, then we will start collecting all the data from your customers. Say if they have a public wallet address, Ethereum based wallet address they are using to log into your application or doing any other transactions, then we collect the public wallet address from their wallet and then store it in our backend systems. So from that data, from the wallet address that we collect, we go to the Ethereum blockchain on the nightly basis and collect all the transactions and token transfers that happened that matches the wallet address. Say you have 5 customers coming into your website and they are using your website or your Ethereum blockchain application, whatever you have. So we collect those 5 wallet addresses, and then the next 20, after 24 hours, you can start seeing data that we collect from the Ethereum blockchain. So that's the main purpose of this tool that we are building it. And using that tool, I'll explain how you can use the graph to understand more about your community, how exactly they are using the tool, and what exactly they are buying or making any decisions using your Ethereum blockchain application. So each node, again, I'm switching back to the graph. So in the network analysis, each node, the red dots that represents the address. It could be a wallet address or it could be a contract address. Right now, we don't have the mechanism to distinguish what type of address you are seeing it, but we are working on those features. In the future release, you can able to understand what type of wallet address, what type of address we are showing in the graph. So right now it shows each node shows the wallet address or Ethereum contract address, and then it goes to another address. And then it sees how many transactions happen between those two addresses. So basically, it shows each graph node shows the wallet or contract address, and then the edges is basically the distance the between those two red dots. Say for example, for this wallet address from here to here, we have one. That means that's a one interaction happened between those two wallet addresses. Whereas from this wallet address that starts with 0x17, pretty much everybody interacts with that address. See, there is a 5, the value is 5 between that 17 0x17 and then 0x ECD. So there is a 5 time the interaction happened between those two wallet addresses. Similarly, if you see this one 0x55, there are 4 times the transaction happened. Whereas between these two 0x03 and then 0x55, there is no interaction because there is no line goes between those two addresses. See, these two informations you can collect from the Ethereum blockchain and then store it in the analytic kit backend, and you can use it to visualize how well your customers are using your Ethereum blockchain application. So as I mentioned in my previous videos, we have Web2 tools and Web3 tools. In the Web2 tools, you can understand how exactly the customers are coming to your website, how much time they spent on your website or mobile application, and then what buttons they clicked, how long they spent on each page, and how frequently they are coming. All the informations you can able to collect using the Web2 tools. And then now with the Web3 tools, specifically in this wallet analytic, we have other tools you can understand what is going on in the blockchain application. See, in the Web3 ecosystems, if you just collect the Web2 data, it's not going to give you the full picture. Similarly, if you just collect the Web3 data from the Ethereum blockchain, then it won't give you the full picture how your users came to your website and what exactly they did on the Ethereum blockchain. That's what the Analytic platform solves the problem of combining the Web2 data and the Web3 data to give you a unique picture of your customer, how exactly they are using your Web2, your website data, and also the blockchain application that you deployed. And also right now, we are supporting only Ethereum blockchain, but in the near future, we are planning to support other applications as well. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. See, based on the tool, the node, and then the edges, the lines between those two nodes, how much value you have, that will tell you how frequently those two addresses are communicating with each other. And also using that information, you can able to identify who are all the users, those who are very active in your Ethereum blockchain, and users those who are not active or less active. So this information helps you to guide you to create your marketing campaign based on the interactions that are happening within your blockchain application. So another thing is you can find the key influencers in your Ethereum blockchain. Say, for example, from one particular address, if you see there are so many lines that are going into other nodes, then that particular person is the influential person. That person is doing a lot more transaction within your blockchain application. Either they are buying NFTs or they are transferring that token to their friends, families, whatever it is. You can able to get that information, and using that information, you can create a targeted marketing campaign to give more discounts or promotion to those influencers. And maybe you can have a chat with them to understand if they have any questions or concerns, so that you can make them happy by collecting the data that they have been doing in your Ethereum blockchain application that you deployed. And all those data points that we collect, ultimately that helps you to build your community. You can come up with a good number of strategies what you can do to build your community. Say, for example, from the network graph analysis tool, you can able to identify who are all your influencers, or who are all your top influencers, and who are all not at all participating. Maybe they are coming once in a while and they are engaging with your blockchain application. After that, they are not coming back. So you collect all the data point and come up with a marketing strategy to attract more users, and ultimately make the less users those who are using less time, to make them to use your Ethereum blockchain application more frequently. Say, for example, you can create a targeted marketing campaign, or you can post a marketing campaign by sending mass email messages, or you can create a social media marketing campaign by targeting those users in either in Twitter or Discord or whatever social media platform you want to target. You can able to do it by collecting the data and then viewing the network analysis graph that I have shown you. And also this helps you to optimize your marketing resources based on uh, the data that we collect from the Ethereum blockchain, where you want to put your marketing people to concentrate more, ultimately grow the community around your blockchain application. Say there are influencers and there are less people, those who are not using on a regular basis. You can able to collect those data and target those wallet addresses. See, all wallet addresses are associated with a user. So you can able to collect that information and send a marketing campaign, and then you can ultimately put your resources to concentrate on those type of tasks rather than going and concentrating on all the users. You can able to collect the users and based on their interaction with the Ethereum blockchain application, and then use your own marketing people to go and target those customers, those users, uh, to engage with them, to ask any questions if they have any questions or concerns, so that you can able to help them to come back to your Ethereum blockchain application and start using it. Ultimately you want to have a good ROI for your efforts. So by collecting this information, you can able to make decisions based on the real data that we collect from the Ethereum blockchain. You are not making a random guess, or you are not making an estimated guess that okay, this approach would work. You are making decision based on the real data that we collect from the Ethereum blockchain application. So, and also this helps you to ultimately make sure your users are coming back again and again, and they are not going back to your competitors' blockchain application. So this data that we collect from the Ethereum blockchains helps you to identify users, those who are not engaging with your application. See, right now the data, it doesn't show any dates on it, but we are working on it, and you can able to dynamically change the data, and you can able to say, okay, show me all the users, show me the graph between January 1st to January 7th, or January 1st to January 4th. You can able to target those, and you can able to identify how well your users are coming back, or they're not at all coming back again. So you can able to collect all the data and use it for your marketing purposes. So, and another thing is identifying the growth opportunities. Like as I said earlier, you can able to understand how many times the users are coming on each day. Say some users might be coming only on the weekends, and if they are not coming and using your Ethereum blockchain application during the weekdays, then you can able to send a targeted marketing campaign to attract those users to come and start using your blockchain application on a daily basis. See, the more and more they use, obviously you can able to make your community grow, and ultimately make your blockchain more popular among your user community, and ultimately grow the user community based on your the targeted marketing campaigns you do to attract them. Now, another thing you can do is that, see the data, as you know, the Ethereum blockchain is the public ledger. So it has all the data. Anybody can go and get the data. It's not only you can able to get the data for your Ethereum blockchain application. You can also get the data for other marketing Ethereum blockchain application that were deployed on the Ethereum blockchain. So based on the data that we collect, Ethereum blockchain public address, that wallet public address we collect from your users, we go and collect all the transactions and token transfer that happened that matches with the wallet address. So in this case, you can able to see the Ethereum blockchain application that your customers are using other than your own blockchain application. Right now, we have that data, but we are not visually showing it on the user interface in our graph. We are working on those features. In the sooner than later, you can able to identify how many times your customers are using your own blockchain application versus how many times they are using your competitor's blockchain application. So that is a very critical information you can use to make them to come back to your Ethereum blockchain, or you can cross-sell, you can have a collaborative relationship with your competitors and then try to come up with a joint marketing effort to attract and satisfy your user community. So there are real world applications you can able to develop based on the marketing data that we collect from the Ethereum blockchain application. And there are many use cases you can able to develop based on the information that we collect. Say, for example, your boss is asking you to come up with a strategy to attract influencers for a conference. You can able to do that, come up from the data that we collect from the Ethereum blockchain application, and using the graph, you can able to identify all the top influencers, and then make them come to your marketing conference to have a one-on-one conversation with them, so that you can able to understand their questions or concerns, because ultimately they will be your ambassadors to grow the community. So all the informations, like as I said, it's all based on the real world data that we collect from the Ethereum blockchain based on the wallet address that we collect from the website or from mobile application. So all these informations you can able to use for your advantage to ultimately grow your community and ultimately make your Ethereum blockchain application more popular among your community members. So that's all I want to discuss in this video. And if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. So there are various tools and features we are still working on. And as I shown in the graph right now, all these graphs, not only this graph, all these graphs are all pretty static. Because we are still working on the features. We have all the data in only in the user interface. We are working on to make sure you can able to drill down and highlight various features. Like I said, right now you don't know whether this contract address is a blockchain application contract or wallet address, but you all know that your users interacted with these addresses. We are working on the feature to differentiate between the wallet address versus contract address, and also you can able to see whether they are interacting with your own blockchain application or somebody else blockchain application. So all this informations we are still working on. But for now, this graph is static, and you can use this static graph to understand how well your blockchain application is used within your community users. And if you have more information, visit our website, analytickit.com. And once you go there, you can click the login. And if you already registered, you can use your user ID and password to log in. If not, you can register it and start using our Analytickit tools right away. Or you can go to dpa.analytickit.com and then start using it right away. Please grow this channel by subscribing to our YouTube channel at Analytickit. And if you have any questions or concerns, please let us know. Thank you. Bye.